Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Serenity and I run this channel called Homemaking in Heels. And today I'm going to be talking about one of my most requested topics, I would have to say, which is how to motivate to clean your home and really do those chores that we don't like when you're just really not feeling it. So, all right, grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Alrighty, so I grabbed myself my little cup of coffee. I absolutely love this mug. An old friend gave us this and it has my name on it and I just think it's the cutest thing ever because, sidetrack, but growing up I could never have anything with my name on it because who makes like the little license plate things that say Serenity? It was always like Sarah. But anyways, jumping right in, like I said, today we're going to be talking about how to motivate to do those chores that you just really don't want to do and actually get yourself in the mood to do them. How do you do that as a homemaker? And so, I think we all know that when transitioning into being a homemaker, laziness is one of the hardest things to overcome, especially if you come from a background where you're used to work being outside of the home and then home is where you relax. So I was really fortunate when it came to transitioning into being a homemaker in that I was raised homeschooled. So with that, I was used to being at home and having to get stuff done. That was a regular thing for me, having to, self-motivate, having to stay on top of my own things, nobody telling me when to get things done, but having to still get them done. So that was a regular thing for me. I think it's part of why I love homemaking so much. But with that, one of the things that I've learned, especially with those chores that we hate, is the most crucial piece to me to motivating myself to actually do them is gratitude. I'll be honest, because one of the things I've realized is that when you're so grateful to be able to be home and take care of your home and do these things, suddenly doing the dishes, my least favorite chore, doesn't feel like that much of a burden anymore when I compare it to having to work outside of the home. Suddenly, I am so grateful to be able to be home to do those dishes. Oh, sorry, I needed a sip. But anyways, I would have to say, I think that is my first point, is gratitude really does change everything in terms of wanting to get the chores done and really in understanding why they're important. I mean, when I remember that it's not just for me that I'm doing this, this really is a service, first unto the Lord and then secondly unto my husband, then again, everything just goes into such a different perspective because it's no longer about, oh my gosh, I really just don't want to do those dishes. They're so gross. Like, I hate the feeling of my wet hands. That just always bothers me. Even with gloves, I just hate it. But when I think about, you know what? 2 years ago, I would have given anything to be able to be home right now at 12:55 p.m. and being able to do my dishes. I would have given anything to be able to do that and know that when my husband comes through the door tonight, I'm gonna be relaxed. I'm going to be at ease. Our home is going to be at peace. And he's not going from one stressful situation into an equally, if not more, stressful situation when he comes home from work. So I really have to say that I think that is my first point. I am so thankful that I'm able to do my dishes before my husband comes home and that it's not like, okay, one more stressor, gotta get this done before he comes home and blah, blah, blah. It's no, I can get it done with flow. It's one of my main priorities for the day is to do my dishes. Another element of gratitude is being able to say, you know what, Lord? Thank you so much that I have dishes to do, that we had food last night or this morning and now I have to do the dishes. That also just really helps change the perspective, or whether it's laundry. Thank you so much, Lord, that I have clothes that I have to wash. It's just really changing it from this begrudging, oh, why do I have to do this, to, oh my gosh, Lord, thank you. Thank you so much. Suddenly it's not a burden. So like I said, that's point one. I feel like I really only have two main points. My second point, let me grab it for you actually, is to write it down. It's to have a planner. So here's mine. Sorry, my hair is like all cray today and I'm feeling it. When you're just like feeling your hair on your neck. I hate that feeling, but I don't want to do a ponytail. So anyways, Bear with me, I've been off this for a little while. It's been a crazy season, as always. But anyways, point number 2, a planner. Get yourself one of these. This is like my holy grail as a homemaker, is my planner. So right now I actually have my pencil in here, but I can just show you guys a blank section so you can see kind of what it looks like. Actually, do I have any blank sections? Well, this is close enough. I already have written in here, fall semester A begins, because if you didn't know, I am actually taking some courses at my college right now just to continue learning, continue getting my degree. I feel, you know, the Lord has made that available to me. I don't want to be a poor steward and not do it. Again, gratitude over why do I have to do this? But having a planner, I have found, really helps me so much to motivate, because when I see something written in here of like, one of the things I'll write in here is do the dishes, because I hate to do it so much. But when I see it in here, all of a sudden it feels like it's written in stone. I have to get this done today. There's no pushing it around, no procrastinating, and there is this feeling of I can't really rest until it's crossed off the planner. When everything is crossed off the planner, then I can unwind, watch my project runway with my cup of tea or whatever it is. Often, let's be real, it's coffee, because I'm still trying to stay awake for when husband comes home, night shift life, all of that, y'all get it. But anywho, that I have to say is really my second tip, is to have a planner. I want to see if I can find a page I can show you guys, you know, that I feel comfortable with. I'll show you guys today's. Okay. So I will also go ahead and link. I did put a video up relatively recently called What I Do Every Day as a Homemaker. Again, one of my most asked questions, just showing you, at the time I believe I had a slightly different schedule, so showing you what I do every day, how I organize my life. But here's today's. So you can see what I put on here, if you can read my handwriting, is what I'm going to wear today, thoughtless. I just don't want to have to think. And then all the little things I have to get done. I have to vacuum, I already did that. I have to film today's video, doing that. I have to dust, clean my baseboards, brush the dog. I'm going to do bar and 100 crunches. I write that in there because goodness knows otherwise I'm not gonna get it done. So I write it in here, do bar, do 100 crunches, because I really do wanna stay on top of my health. And then quiet time, gotta run the grocery, make my husband's lunch for the week, because I like to make him a big one and then he eats it throughout the week. Whatever, you get the point. The idea is that in putting it in a planner, it feels set in stone. This is something I'm going to get done, and that really does help motivate me. So I have to say, I think those are my 2 main points. Today's video is going to be kind of short, but I do think that those are my 2 main points when it comes to how to motivate when you really just don't want to get stuff done. Is gratitude. Thank you, Lord, that I have this to do. Thank you, Lord, that I have the opportunity to do this, and then put it in a planner. And I also have to say, I think a third one, and this I don't really want to make a hard and fast like point. I'm sorry if you can hear my clock. This is going to be going off now for a little bit because it's 1 o'clock. Easier than letting it, easier than trying to cut it out is just letting you hear it. Plus it's pretty. There it is. It's 1 o'clock. Anyways, I don't want to make it like a main point because I do feel that this is different for everybody. I think for some people it's the reverse, but one of the things I've realized is that for me, one of the main ways to really get the ball rolling with the day when I want to just be lazy is do my most preferred tasks first, if that makes sense. So when it comes to, as you guys probably know, I am a paraprofessional. I work in a, normally, not right now because of, pandemic, but normally I work in a special needs classroom with, middle school children, and we have something called preferred tasks and non-preferred tasks. And usually the behaviors set in with the non-preferred tasks. That's what they try to avoid. So I've learned that for me, what really helps me to motivate to get things done is to do my preferred tasks first. So one of the things I really don't mind doing, in fact, I kind of enjoy it, is to dust. I'll go ahead and I'll dust first, I'll vacuum first, and then I've already got that productivity roll going. So then I'm kind of already on that ball, okay, we're getting stuff done. I don't mind now switching from vacuuming to doing the dishes because I've already gotten that roll going, right? I'm already going, I'm already getting stuff done, I'm already being productive, so it doesn't feel like, oh, I have to get up from the couch or I'm so cozy to go do these awful dishes. Instead, it feels like, okay, I'm already up and going. This is my productivity stance. I'm already up and going, so I might as well go from vacuuming to dishes. It's not the end of the world. Suddenly it doesn't feel like such big of a chore. So I guess I really had 3 points for the day. But anyways, that is how I personally motivate when I just really don't want to get those chores done. I hope this video blessed you. I hope it helped you. Maybe it motivated you. Now you can go get done what you don't want to get done. Like, I'm gonna go tackle those dishes. And anyways, like I said, I hope it blessed you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week wherever this finds you. And please do like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.